Hey guys! So for this tutorial, I wanted to share with you guys how I got this purpley monochromatic very glam look. I mainly use the Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette, which I reviewed in my last video, so check that out if you haven't seen that yet. So let's jump into this and get started. To prep my eyes, I have already used the Sephora Bright Future Concealer, and to set them, I'm using a translucent setting powder. For my transition color, I'm going to grab my NYX contour palette and use the two lightest shades and put them into my crease, just slightly blending it out. So for my main color, I decided to use Metalhead, and I'm going to apply that to the center of my lid and spread it out over my entire lid, but avoiding my crease area. I really wanted that to be my main color because I really like how it has these little blue reflex that change with the light hitting it. I'm also dipping my brush in and building up some more of that color so it can be more concentrated, like in the center versus the edges. Plus, I do want to see more of the blue reflection coming up. And I'm not using any setting spray or any kind of primer, so these eyeshadows are going on dry, so I am kind of wanting to test out their durability and how much color can actually come up without any other help. So for the next color, I'm going to grab spandex and using a very short, stiff brush, unlike the last eyeshadow where I used like a flat brush. I'm going to use this very short brush and apply it to the edge of my eye, and very carefully smudging it into my crease and like towards the center of my lid, but being very careful because this is a much deeper shade, so using very light amounts and very short strokes to blend it out. I'm actually going to grab the same brush that I use for my transition color and blend out and soften up the edges from where I applied spandex, just so they kind of more softly flow into my brow bone. For the next color, I'm going to take Ground, and using a angled brush, I'm going to apply it directly to the bottom. The black color would add even more of like a change in dimension. I'm also very lightly smudging it out into the crease and kind of dragging the color towards the center of my lid, but not going past the center. Using a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to quickly grab a matte white eyeshadow and dust that under my brow bone. So for my tear duct, I couldn't decide on which color exactly I wanted to use, so I went with two. The first color is Scream. I'm going to apply it only above my tear duct and very slightly kind of blend it out towards the center of my lid and just concentrate it in that area. For the second tear duct color, I'm going to grab Acoustic, and I'm only going to apply it across from my tear duct and only concentrate it like at the really edge. I'm not bringing it above or below. So I just finished up the rest of my face, and I wanted to save that towards the end because I am using more glittery shades and I didn't want more of the fallout to kind of mess up my foundation. But I'm going to go back to my NYX contour kit and use one of the lighter shades and help bring down some of the darker shades into my lower lid. So grabbing a very flat brush, I'm going to go back to Metalhead and very thinly at first apply that to the center of my bottom lid and slowly smudge it out to the edges. Now to make my tear duct pop more, I'm going to go back to Acoustic and apply it right directly above the tear duct. For the rest of my eye makeup, I'm going to grab my Hardest Candy liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to do a very light winged eyeliner. Lastly, I'm going to grab my Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara and apply a couple of coats to my lashes. And that should be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more of these like bold, dramatic looks. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!